Getting to know you. Getting to know you. Getting to know all about you.
So we're here today with Dave Jones, longtime Rotarian, and we are at his beautiful home, and his home has a story that I think you'll appreciate.
Told our realtor, Kalita Moore, we were looking for something with a little more acreage to it, a little more open space, and she called us on a Sunday morning, and this house had not been listed yet. It was owned by Tom Johnson, the founder of the Doobie Brothers.
Oh.
And they would use this room, which is cathedral ceiling, a lot of glass, tile floor.
Brick wall.
Brick wall to rehearse and get their recordings down the way they wanted. Then they were ready to go to Los Angeles and actually record.
And it was the acoustics in this room in particular that made it really work for them. Kay is actually here with you. Kay is your wife of many, many, many years.
No, met Kay in Sacramento. Oh. I had graduated from law school and I had a Ford Foundation grant working with the state legislature, the California State Assembly. And a friend of mine came up, he was clerking for a judge. We were looking for an apartment. The first place we went to had maybe 120 apartments, and there was an elderly woman that was the manager. And her firm policy was she only rented apartments to single men or single women. They couldn't be over 35 years of age. And she did her best. She did a pretty good job. She kept it at 50% single women, 50% single men. So she was kind of a matchmaker.
She certainly was.
And my friend and I moved in, and we'd been there a few days. And he said, there are two girls down, about 3 apartments down. They have Louisiana state license plates. Let's go down and see if they want to play bridge. So we went down, and Kay was there, the most gracious person I'd ever met, invited us in. Right away, they were from the South, and she wanted to make an okra dinner for us. She just loved okra. And so that's how I met Kay, and you had some money to have some fun, but we just went together, the 4 of us, for quite a while, and I was engaged went there in September and engaged by the end of the year.
You're a retired attorney.
Correct.
And your partner was Bruce Palmer, and whose father was the founder
of the firm.
Of the club, of the firm and our club.
Yes.
So there's a lot of history there. What have you been doing since you've been retired to stay out of trouble?
Well, I remember back in the late 1980s, we had Career Day, and we just did San Marin High School, and seniors could come to all the Rotarians' places of business and be with them for the morning. Then we have a lunch. They'd report on their experience. And so I talked to Phil Brown, who had been involved in that. And so we decided to re-resurrect it and call it Job Shadow Day. So this will be the 3rd year we're having it, and just love to see students really find out what it's like in a career they're thinking of exploring.
Right.
And some of them decide this isn't what I want, but a lot are really encouraged more. We've had tremendous response from Rotarians, and we've been getting about 25, 26 Rotarians want to host the students and encourage them in their area that they're enjoying so much as a career. But we'd like to get as many hosts as we can.
Yes.
And give the students as many opportunities as possible. And the city of Novato is very popular. They want to shadow the police, patrol car, engineering department, city managers, planning. So that's been one of the big interests of students.
So let's get back to Kay. Now, she is a dynamo. I know her personally.
You're telling me?
I can only imagine. You've been married to Kay for many, many years, and you have two beautiful kids, and they both one went to USC.
Our daughter went to USC and our son went to Stanford.
Oh, okay. And you went to Cal.
Yes.
So where do you sit at the big game?
Well, I was in a law firm, Carroll Jones, Appleton and Forrest, for about 10 years when I first came to Novato, and then really got to know Clark Palmer and got to know Ed Grunstrom, who lives on the road here where our house is.
Dave, thank you so much. I've known you for 18 years, and now I feel like I know you a whole lot better. And I hope you all do too. And remember, you may be next.
I'm learning about you.